This is a Singapore Armed Forces 1 meal field ration. Now weighing in at just a pound and containing 1,000 calories, this ration is simple, lightweight, and effective in design. So let's check this out. Okay, right off the bat, we have a 300 gram main, which is Oriental Macaroni chicken. Best before is April 7th, 2018. It's well in date. Oh, you got a menu list here. I'll be checking that out in a second. Some sort of fruit bar. Little 50 gram date fruit bar. Not bad. And some Pocari Sweat. This is an ion supply drink. It's a lot like Gatorade, just a little less sweet, a little more effective. Rainbow Mentos. That's a interesting little snack. And some chocolate biscuits, which look to be a bit crumbly, but that's no big deal. Okay, in the menu list here, 1 meal field ration, non-vegetarian menu halal. Check out the reheating method. Place the pouch onto a hot engine for 10 minutes or under the hot sun for 30 minutes. Alright, so let's get this out onto a tray. Nice! Okay, let's first start off with that Oriental macaroni chicken. Oh, that smells kind of interesting. Ooh, a weird smell of oyster sauce right off the bat. Oh boy, look at that. Yeah, it literally just smells like straight up oyster sauce and nothing else. Oh, I gotta go for a bite of this. This is pretty interesting. Look at that corn, peas, carrots, and some chicken there. And macaroni. Well, the corn actually is kind of crunchy. Those noodles, they're actually not bad. You know, it tastes a lot better than it smells. Let's check out this Pocari Sweat. Actually, it tastes pretty strong. Setting in. Yeah, that's an interesting kind of smell. It's something I'm not used to. We're gonna check out that date bar real quick. This little thing, I have high hopes. Let's see. Looks a lot like a Fig Newton. And it doesn't really smell like much. It just has this mild whole grain and not really distinguishable fruit smell to it. Check out these oat biscuits as well. Singapore Food Industries. Those are some crumbly biscuits. Not really sure what happened there. Looks like a few of them have held up in the center. Looking good. Has absolutely no food coloring in it, which that's kind of a rarity, and it's not overly sweet. Perfect for this 12-ounce portion here. Approximately 12. Maybe I poured in about 14 ounces of water. That right there, that is just a lightly sweet. Can't really distinguish that flavor. It's just sweet and with a little bit of salt. You can clearly taste the electrolytes, which seems to be about twice as much as, say, a regular Gatorade or Powerade. Let's check out another bite of this Oriental chicken macaroni. I love the cuts of chicken. It really reminds me of just little cuts of like Kung Pao chicken in a Chinese restaurant. It's just real standard. And the peas and corn actually have a little crunch to them. They're not just mushy, which is definitely a plus. It smells strong of oyster sauce. It doesn't taste nearly as strong as it smells, which I'm really glad for that. It does have a bit of an oyster sauce follow-up that could be very disturbing for some. But for me, it's kind of adventurous to the palate to have something like this. You know, an exotic meal like this is what makes finding some of these rations so interesting and so fun. You know, really getting to try food from all around the world. I actually really enjoy this. Check out that chicken. It's not overly processed. It's not pre-formed. It's not bad. So this fruit bar, I gotta check this thing out. Well, that's interesting. It's kind of stale. Unless it's designed to be that way, which it very well could. It's almost like a very dry, almost stale outer cookie, but with a very tender, chewy, sweet, and delicious date filling that really makes up for the strange outer cookie part. Yeah, that right there is really good. Yeah, because the outer cookie part's not so soft, like say a Nutri-Grain bar, it makes you chew it a little bit longer. It makes it more satisfying. I want to check out these chocolate biscuits. That tastes like a chocolate graham cracker, or like the cookie part of an Oreo, but just less sweet and more cocoa. That is a nice, light, airy crunch. This is the best part of the ration. This is really cool. But then again, this Pocari Sweat, this has to be one of the better, more practical drinks. It's not going for this overly sweet, food coloring filled drink. It's going for practical. And I like that. It makes sense. Now as for these little Mentos, these things are not very shelf stable. If it gets real hot out, they will kind of liquefy. I've seen this before, but these here are in good shape because it's a fresh ration. Yeah. Oh, that's a very sweet, just kind of all natural, maybe some artificial, but it tastes mostly natural, flavored, kind of tropical fruit chews. Just a nice little sugar pick-me-up. Very enjoyable. These here, oh hey, that was strawberry. Had a lemon and orange. Awesome little fruit chew. Going back to this biscuit. So a few sweets, a halfway decent main, and a very effective and not overly sweet electrolyte drink. This is one of the best military ration drinks. It's really effective. Pocari Sweat was a great choice. It really gives drinks like Gatorade and Powerade a run for its money. The Singapore 1 meal field ration, it's on point. Oh, this was a Singapore Armed Forces 1 meal field ration. This thing was pretty decent. Anyway, this is Steve 1989 off MRE Info. Hope you liked the video, and I'll be coming back at you with something new. Or old. Alright, cool. See ya.